Hi, this video is for demonstration only. It's for people 18 and over. We are not responsible for anyone who is injured by watching this video. As I stated, it's only for demonstration and to give you ideas improving your home by putting in windows. Hello, today I'm going to show you a good skill to have is putting new windows in and taking out your old windows. First, measure the inside of your window way that you're going to replace. Then go to a place such as HD Hardware, a little bit less expensive and as good or better quality than Lowe's or Home Depot. In fact, at times I hear that those stores purchase from HD. You can find it online, and they're all locally here in California and other states. You can find them pretty easy to find. Okay, one of the tools you're going to need is a retractable knife. These are great, but get extra blades, and a lot of times there's blades inside here. You just unscrew it and you can twist this around and get 2 uses or so out of this, and you switch it around and put it in. Always cut away from yourself, and don't not cut without gloves. You want gloves so you don't have an accident and have to go to the doctor and hit up your HMO with our medical things. You don't want to get cut nowadays. Okay, this is a great, easy skill to learn. It is so simple. Don't hire somebody, and you don't know these people that you hire either through a penny saver or online. They don't always have the best people working for them. You don't want them to know about your house, so it's so smart and easy just to do it yourself. And I'd say an average intelligent person of 12 years of age can do one of these. It's really simple. So let me show you how I do it. Okay, first you take this knife and you trace the inside flare. These when you buy these pre-made, they have these little flares right here. You want to trace inside on each side away from you with your gloves on, and then this breaks right off. It breaks off just like that. So here's what I've done. You can see it right here. This is, and you want it nice and smooth. Okay, let's get to your next step. First of all, you want to take your knife and you want to trace right in here and cut the paint, because the paint holds it in. Sometimes you can see, so you just trace down that way. Here's one I already took out. A standard is on these is that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces that have to come out. So you want to trace it and gently bring them out. Sometimes they do split their oil, so you might want to go to the hardware and get some extra little molding. But be gentle, use something real flat, even more than a screwdriver, like kind of a knife to slide it through. Here's a couple tools that I used to get this open. It's not hard. Take your time, be safe. So just try it this way. Okay, so now we got it to this stage. The window should just come right out like this. And then here's a cable. Gotta cut the cable here. So, okay, now we've got the window all cleared out, as you can see up here, and I ran into a little hurdle right here. This box, this carried the cable in these older homes. I just took a hammer and I pried the sucker out and pulled it through. Wasn't that big a deal, and there was some cables and I had to use these clippers to clip it out. So okay, as you can see, the window is done. I put a little caulking. Be sure you leave this last piece of molding here. You need it. That's where the window fits into. Don't take that out. So you only have 5 pieces that were on the outer part you take out. Don't take this inner one here that I'm pointing to out with my hand, and put a little caulking in there, just a little bit. The hardest part, what you have to do, is clipping and make sure it's flush, even on the corners of the window. I can't stress that enough. That's what's going to hold you up putting this in. Okay, as you can see, I picked up the window and I put this plastic all by. It was a little tight, but I put it in the bottom first and kind of gave it a little bit of a push on the edges here, and it popped right in. So you just kind of ease this baby in and it'll come in. So you just kind of gently put it up and this will pop right in. We got the window in. I did have a little bit of hurdle. Some wood was sticking out, the door wasn't quite square, so no big thing. I just peeled a little out, had a little wood in the yard, and I fit it into the side here. I'll cover all that up with molding and it'll look swell. All the other windows I did in the house didn't have that issue, so once in a while you do get a rough one, but no big thing. It's nothing you can't handle. Alright, a few things I want to talk about. You need a drill. This one will do it, but you do have to switch it out. If you have multiple ones, you can just hook up each drill with each bit you need. Have a large one that can fit the screw head. This is for your pilot hole. And if I can show you that, there's the pilot hole I dig. drill first, and then you put another pilot hole in there. You drill that, and then you can put the screw. I like these slide over screw tips to start it with, and then you can drill it in. There's little kits you can buy on sale that are really cheap, and I have like a Craftsman here that works pretty darn good. So here's a screw right here. I'll use an example. You just take this right here, get your screw on it, and it just goes right in like that. That's all you got to do. Alright, looks like it came in. Looks like it's working really good. I just saved a ton of money. So look online and find yourself a good deal. Like HD Hardware is an awesome place, but there's other places out there too. And just save a ton of money. This is just a demonstrating video. We're not responsible for anyone getting hurt. This is primarily for people 18 and over only. So if you're under 18, be sure you have a parent with you. Don't do this by yourself. You could get hurt. So make sure an adult is there and with their permission. This is only for people 18 and over. Again, this is just a demonstration video how to do it and save a ton of money.